What's going on YouTube? It's Nature in the Hood. Today I'm back with another video. Yeah, unfortunately one of my tanks cracked, and that's the one I got the frogs in. So in this video I'm going to show y'all how to start a new vivarium from scratch. Now this is the empty tank I had sitting around for a long time with nothing to do with it. Finally got something to do with it now, you feel me? Right now I'm just taking everything out the tank and give it a quick little wipe down, a little spray down with the water. I'm going to show y'all how to do it. Everything that I just pulled out the tank is going back in it, but it's going to be used for a specific reason. I'll show y'all step by step. Now this is the original tank the frogs is in, and the crack is exactly under the part where the water is at, so there wasn't no way of saving it from unless I put dirt on that side and water on that side, but I was still risking a leak. I just ain't had time for that. So I put a bucket under it to let all the water drain out before I started moving everything out of there. And I just started with the other tank, but this is before I even started with that tank and before I drained the water out the frog tank, the original frog tank. I got the snake up top, spiders on top of the snake, frogs at the bottom. Y'all see all that in another video. Right now this one's about the frogs after I get this close up on my snake. Look at that iridescent glow on under the light. It's dope. Y'all gotta watch the whole video too, man. I don't get how I be having 100 views on a video but only like 10 or 12 likes, man. Y'all gotta make the likes, you know, match the views, man. If y'all really support me, man. Alright, so boom, I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this purified water around here. Just give it a quick spray. The tank wasn't dirty, so I ain't gotta do much, just wipe the dust out from everything I had in there sitting around. We wipe it down. Go and wipe it down with a little rag, but I use paper towel in this particular time and moment because that's what I had around. Yeah. Don't mind me with no shirt on, you feel me? Bird chest activated. Caca! I'm still just giving it a quick little wipe down and make sure I'm getting all the corners and edges. Not missing nothing because I don't want no bacteria and infections to get in here with my kids, you feel me? Yeah, so far so good. Now, bam, I'm going to take these little filter pieces. These I got from Home Depot for a couple cents a piece. And I just layered them out all across the bottom. This made the false bottom. False bottom is the part that holds air and water and it separates it from the dirt, which saves the plants from root rot and the dirt from rot as well. Any type of mold or fungus that might grow from the stagnant water, it's going to all be at the bottom. It's going to keep the dirt aerated. So that's what a false bottom is for, and that's how it looked after I took it all apart. And I'm going to throw some rocks under that to keep it separated from the exact bottom, give it a little airspace in between, and on top of that it's just going to be the dirt. So right now, I'm just putting the rocks in there. And on top of the rocks, I'm going to add the filters, and on top of the filters, I'm going to put the dirt. You feel me? And that's how it look after I spread all the rocks around. Even them out, put the filters right on top of them. Now you see the false bottom I was talking about. This is before I put the dirt on top of it. I'm moving my fingers and I'm trying to, keep the commentary on point with the way I'm moving my hands. That ain't the point right now. That's how the bottom of the tank looked before I add dirt on it. Okay, so now for dirt, all I got is some of this Eco Earth coconut bark, coconut husk, bark, whatever. And I got this peat moss, just sphagnum peat moss, shit I got from Pete's. But yeah, I'm gonna mix them both together and I'm gonna add them in the tank. But I'm gonna also add some of my homemade bioactive dirt, which got some of the cleanup crew in it already. Get the tank started. This how I look once I started adding dirt to it. Now you can see the false bottom been covered, but you can still see it from the front view, but all that's gonna go away over time. I don't really care how good it looks as long as the animal's happy in it. Mission complete, you feel me? Now I gotta take all this and put it all over there. And it's not easy, but I'm gonna make it happen. Cut the light on to give y'all a better view of the inside of the tank. Yeah, here go the cleanup crew I was talking about. I'm adding some of this homemade dirt in there with the bugs already in it. That's gonna keep everything in the tank clean. They eat all the mold, all the fungus, mushroom spores, all the feces, dead animals, anything you don't want inside the tank. They clean it up for you. So basically I never had to maintenance this tank. Just water and feed the animals. Bam, you feel me? I know I did that quick, but it wasn't really too much to do. I added a little pool back there for the pond area because I wasn't going to do the half and half thing again, just in case I cracked the bottom of this one. I added some plants in there too. I'm just going to let them grow out over time. I got pieces of cork bark. And don't mind the colorful stones you see. As you just saw, they came out of my homemade dirt batch. And those are just old fish rocks that I had up in there. I don't really mind them, A couple of the frogs might be girls. I know my dog, little man, for sure, with the big dog. I'm gonna show y'all the frogs in a minute too. I put a little rock in there, get the frogs a landing dock, and something for the bugs to go on if they ever was to get in the pool. So far, so good. Now it's time to catch the frogs right here in this nasty muddy water and add them over there. This is gonna be a hard process, so I gotta put the camera down. Now I caught all the frogs and put them in, but unfortunately I wasn't able to record it. So I was on the only help I had. Y'all know the rest. I ain't gotta explain it, but I think you see him. You see one over there jumping around. That's the smallest one. That's the one that just turned into a frog. And then right here in the water we got little man. That's the biggest one in there. And there's one right over here in the corner. I couldn't really get a good picture of. You see little man in the water. And the second one is right over there in the corner. I'm gonna try to get a better view for y'all. Y'all know how they all look the same, they just different sizes. There you go, a little glimpse of them. For sure. That's dope, man. You see how quick I did it with scratch. I didn't have to go out and spend a lot of money just to make a nice tank, or I didn't get scared and throw my animals in the pond or something. I figured it out with everything I had sitting around. I want to thank y'all for joining Nature in the Hood. Come back and join us next time. Shout out to all my supporters. Much love.